Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Ask Rebecca radio show. Thanks for joining me. I hope everyone had a great 2 weeks off. I did. I'm really happy to be back. As much as I love vacationing, I love my own bed way more. And I'm actually tired from vacationing, so I'm really happy to be back. Quick admin note, I'm doing an energy meditation and mimosa mini brunch at my place on August 10th from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. There will be a link in the description box of the recorded version of the show on my YouTube channel if you want to attend. I hope that I see you there. Anyway, let's get on into the show. So we are still in Mercury retrograde. Yay. So you could have been dealing with delays, looking at the past and how it is affecting the way you live your life right now. Insecurities could have been triggered. Possible miscommunication issues could have happened, or just communication technology issues in general. Some of you may have also caught a cold or dealt with some other physical illness that manifested. And this month has had like that push-pull kind of energy where you're being pushed in one direction only to be pulled back to stay in the moment. Maybe stay in a feeling, or maybe needing to reevaluate something that is going on in your life and making the connection to the past in some way. At the same time, this month, there's also been a lot of unexpected happy surprises and lots of summer activities with everyone enjoying some fun times too. So it hasn't been all stressful and bad. I feel like there's been a lot of good things that have been happening this month. It's just, like I said, kind of the push-pull back and forth. Today, July 25th, is considered a day out of time. It's a day to be observed as a day free of time, which I know is practically impossible to do when everything in our lives revolves around time. You have to be at work at a specific time. You got to take lunch at a specific time. So it's really hard to kind of observe this day free of time. But this free day realigns the 13 moon calendar and solar year. It's aligned with the feminine aspect of nature. It's a day of deep respect for all life. It's a sacred pause to celebrate before the dawning of the new galactic year, which always begins on July 26th. So today, July 25th, is the day out of time. The galactic, or in other words, some people call it the Mayan calendar, runs from July 26th to July 24th. It's calculated by 13 moons of 28 days, which equals 364 days, and July 25th would be the 365th day. So this calendar honors the true energetic nature of Earth based around the sun and the moon, and all of our energy ebbs and flows with the heavens, with the universe, the celestial bodies, whatever you want to call it. We're all connected. So on July 26th, tomorrow, we move into the magnetic moon of purpose until August 22nd, which carries the energy to unify, attract, and purpose, right? It has to do with our purpose. So you may come to the realization that all life is unified as a whole. We all come from the same source. We are individual expressions of God, universe, source, creation, totality, or whatever your choice of word is, to embody a unique and essential contribution to this existence. And this realization will cause you to seek your true purpose, which is encoded within you. And so many people reach out to me wanting to know what their life purpose is. And unfortunately, that's something that we can never really tell you because it's part of your journey. It's encoded within you. This is something that you have to discover for yourself. And we can help guide you, and we can give you certain information to help get your inner mojo going, your inner thought processes, so that you can find this for yourself. But, we can never really tell you what your true purpose is. That is part of your purpose here on the planet, is to find out yourself. So it's It's one with who you are, and once activated, it attracts and draws your attention to it. So the second that you really start having this connection of oneness, and you really start journeying and traveling inward, and you really start to want to seek and find your true purpose, what happens is when you're connected and you're one with that energy, with your purpose, you will naturally start attracting and magnetizing everything to you to help the unfoldment of your purpose, right? That's when you start to realize what direction you need to go in. And then you start step by step, you start realizing, oh my gosh, this is what my purpose is. This is how I'm meant to be of service to others, right? So it kind of happens very naturally. And it's a process, but there's no limits to your success once you start down this path. And this next 28-day moon cycle is very powerful and can usher you along your path. You can expect synchronicities, you can expect opportunities, and just do your best to stay in the now and enjoy the ride, right? Try not to push things along too much. All right, let's get into what you can expect from tonight, July 25th through to August 1st, as an overall theme, and then areas of love, work, finances, health, and spirituality. General themes. This week, pilgrimage came to mind, and a pilgrimage is a journey to a sacred place for the purpose of deepening and expanding your awareness. And this journey can be a combination of inner and outer journeying. And I feel like several of you are embarking on a sacred journey of getting to know yourselves better. You're starting to journey inwards. You're starting to get that awareness. Many of you have already been on this journey for a while, and now you're hitting a deeper level. Your consciousness and your awareness is that much more heightened, and you're really moving towards your purpose more. And then some of you, I feel, may actually go to some sacred site, whether it's a labyrinth, a group meditation, or maybe you decide to run off to the Himalayas and go meditate with the monks, right? I mean, whatever it is, everyone will be embarking on some sort of a pilgrimage. And especially with the moon cycle over the next 28 days, it's helping us connect with our true selves and our true purposes. So you might really feel that push to get that happening. And then Mercury also ends retrograde at the beginning of August sometime, I think like the 7th or 8th. And the shadow period, I think, lasts another week. But by the middle of August, you're really going to feel more of a forward momentum. Along with this pilgrimage is also a time for nourishment. You need to nourish yourself. You need to nourish others. There's also a strong energy that's coming in that I feel like you are just going to feel nourished and supported without really seeing evidence of it. To me, this is the energy of the divine coming in and nourishing your soul and embracing you in that love and that light and this upliftment of energy. So you may have moments of just feeling very, very loved and content. And it's not coming from anyone, right? It's just emanating from within you. And you may also then have mixed moments with having difficulty concentrating, and maybe even some anxiety might come up. Try to focus on just one thing at a time over this week, because I feel like, again, the energies are going to be pretty strong, and you could be going back and forth with feeling uber love to like stressing out. Try to get things accomplished, because I feel like there's going to be this high energy, so you really will be getting things accomplished, especially in the areas of work and career. We also continue on the path of transformation. You're changing, the people around you are changing, the world is changing. The one constant is change, and this week there could be some very uplifting and pleasant moments of success coming your way. For some of you, this could be uncomfortable because, well, it's change. And the message that I'm getting is deal with your drama, handle your exes, deal with your old hurts, get all of your unresolved crap handled, right? So it will be a little bit uncomfortable, but in the end, it's going to be so beneficial for you to confront these things, right? In the long term, your life is going to be so much better. And although for the most part, I feel everyone is going to be happy with what surfaces in their life, that's going to be transformed, even if it comes in the form of challenges. And some of you could have dragons or a white dragon come into your reality, in some way as a symbol of being on the right path. I decided to pull an angels and ancestors card for everyone this week. And the card that I pulled was the direction guardian. And it says to choose your path, connect with your deepest desires, then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. Your path isn't set in stone, and your angels and guides have no expectations for you, nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions you can take. None of them are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and to learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored. So if you know that there's a decision to be made, and particularly if you are feeling indecisive, choose the path that you know is going to make you light up, and choose with your heart. So hopefully that helps someone that might be feeling stuck with making a decision. Your animal spirit energy for the week is the fox. The fox is smart, a strong partner or mate, and a wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. And foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to the most dear to us. And when this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. When in balance, the feeling will be magical, an ingenious teacher, and monogamous. And when out of balance, sneaky, unsure of their identity, and to bring into balance, partnership and connection. Okay, those of you that are employed, some of you will have successes and will be feeling really proud. Some of you will be feeling pretty good about things at work, but there could be one thing that bugs you, like a coworker talking too much, or maybe a coworker's not doing their job properly, or maybe your boss starts micromanaging more than usual. And a few of you could have some misunderstandings at work, and some of you may feel like you are undervalued, so you could be in a little bit of a funk. Those of you that are looking for a job, I feel like some of you will find a job that is better than you could have expected, and you'll be very, very happy. And the rest, I feel, are still applying and searching for the perfect fit. Love, those of you in committed relationships and dating seriously, overall, I feel like it will be a good week in romantic relationships. Some of you could find out you're pregnant or decide to work on making babies. Some of you will have misunderstandings, so it will be important for you to listen to your partner and to think before you speak. Some of you may decide to confront and discuss issues in your relationship. A few of you will decide that you want to move on, and a few of you will do it very quickly. And a couple of you, I feel like, will wait to break the news to your partner for another couple of weeks. I feel like you're getting your game plan together of what you're doing. And whoever just met someone new out there, I feel like you're questioning if this person really likes you. And the answer is yes, they really do. Those of you that are single and dating, I feel meetups and connections. Love is definitely in the air. Some of you could be starting new relationships. I also feel like some of you are out there dating or think you're open to meeting someone, but your energy is too focused on your career and you're not actually making room in your life to allow someone in. So double check that so you can make sure you make some room for love. Finances, for some of you, money is looking up, especially if you've been working hard. You're seeing the results, and some of you need to really pay attention to where you are putting your money, because I feel like you're just blowing it. And lastly, this is not the week for any risky investments. Health, some of you may overindulge in food, alcohol, or drugs, or all of the above. Other than that, I feel like for the most part, everybody's going to be feeling upbeat and feeling better than normal. Even if you are dealing with any sort of illnesses, I feel like you're going to be feeling better. Spirituality, all I was getting is don't be afraid of change or new information coming your way this week. And some of you are feeling very tired from your day-to-day life and activities. You may decide to explore your mind, body, spirit to get some peace. That wraps up this week's intuitive messages. So let me get to tonight's caller. I have Stephanie in Italy, Texas. Hi, how are you?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How can I help you this evening?
I'm in a really sad place. I broke up with me last week. And now me and my kids are without a house, no car, no job. My mom passed away unexpectedly last November. And so it's just been kind of downhill since then.
I'm so sorry to hear all the things that you're struggling with right now. I am sorry for your loss. I completely understand. I lost my mom as well. And I'm sorry to hear about your breakup, but you know what? I really feel like it's for the best.
Really? So you don't think we'll be back together?
Look, I feel like you guys might go back and forth, or there might be this, like he might reach out to you again and you might feel the desire to go back, but I feel like in your heart, you know that maybe this wasn't the healthiest relationship to be in. I kind of feel like you guys fought a lot there towards the end.
Yeah. I'm texting another female that he met one night, and like he denied it until like I caught him red-handed. So I don't really think that was good.
Yeah, I mean, if it's any consolation, I don't feel like he acted on any, like I don't feel like anything got more physical. I don't feel it could have been heading towards that direction.
Yeah, because I texted her and I shut it all down.
Okay, got you. So that makes sense. Okay, because I didn't feel like it went much further. Look, I feel like I just feel like there's a little bit of selfishness on the other side over here with him.
Absolutely.
And I feel like possibly a little bit of a midlife crisis. Like I feel like he's completely kind of gone off the deep end.
He was in a relationship for 14 years, and I think he got into this one too soon. And everything was great in the beginning, but then, real life happened, and he didn't know how to handle it. Like bills pile up, and he shut down completely, didn't know how to handle it, and completely pushed me out.
Yeah, he's not a bad guy. I don't feel like he's a bad, I don't feel that. I just feel like he's got a lot of trauma from his past, and he doesn't really know how to deal with emotions very well. And for him, it's easier to walk away so that he doesn't have to feel guilty like he's the bad guy, because he's already beating himself up about it enough. My thing that I don't like about this situation right now is that I feel like he's not stepping up to the plate to make sure that you and the kids are okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm really upset about that with him, because I feel like typically he's a pretty decent guy, and that, like, it just seems he's
a great guy. He's got a great heart. He's a great guy.
Yeah, I just feel like it's kind of out of character, and I almost feel like he's trying to prove a point or punish you in some weird way. I don't know what his mindset is there, but it just doesn't make sense to me, because he knows he's the one that messed up, I feel like you just tried way too hard. Maybe you,
I gave it my all for sure.
yeah, I just feel like you put in too much effort to the point where maybe it was too much for him, which made him then feel even more, which sounds really silly, but it's
Right.
like maybe you loving too much and doing too much almost freaked him out in some weird way. And then, like you said, life happened. I feel like you guys had a couple of hurdles to get over together. And I feel like he's just at a point where he just kind of wants to wipe his hands and move on about this.
Right. I think it was that he's not used to somebody treating him right, and he didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like the two of you are triggering each other's baggage, if that makes sense, because like
Right.
I feel like what he's doing is I kind of feel like he might be mimicking maybe your own dad in some way, where I just feel like you're feeling abandoned and like I just feel like you're
Absolutely.
just seeking and the validation and you just want so badly to like prove your love and receive the love in return, but I just don't
Absolutely.
know. Look, you're so much stronger than what you might feel right now in this moment when it comes to what's happening. And I really feel like the universe is kind of like throwing a bunch of destruction down your path because there's some
Absolutely.
changes that need to happen.
Right.
And my biggest concern, go ahead.
I was going to say, aside from the relationship, like, I'm focused on me and my kids now. Like, I'm just scared, honestly, because of the situation that we're in, and I just need a silver lining or a tunnel or something. I don't know what to look forward to right now.
Um, so I feel like you haven't told a lot of people about what is going on in your life. Like I kind of feel like you're not that you're making it secretive, but I almost feel like maybe you're being too prideful and I feel like you need to ask for help because I do feel like somebody would look out for you guys, at least temporarily to help get you situated.
Right.
And I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's it feels like a male energy to me that's a part of your life already that maybe is also connected to your boyfriend, husband.
So I'm currently staying at my kid's dad's house because he works out of town, and he is completely like making sure that he's giving me a place to stay. He's going above and beyond for us and my kids. So I'm sure it's him.
Okay, so it's him that I'm picking up on. Okay, so yeah, I kind of feel like, yeah, he's going to pick up the slack and make sure because he doesn't want you out on the street with the kids.
He's doing great.
But
Yeah.
I also, does he know your current guy? Because like I feel like he is willing to have some words and be like, hey, dude, you need to like, step up to the plate.
That, of course, but he thinks that, I mean, it's real awful what he's done. So I'm sure he has some aggression towards and wants to say something to him, but they don't know each other on a personal level like that.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Because I feel like I feel like he does want to say words, but that would make sense not to confront this situation because it would probably get ugly. Look, I kind of really feel like you could do way better than this guy. He's not a horrible guy, but you really don't need to be in a situation with your kids where this guy's going to be wishy-washy. And I kind of feel like right now what he's going through is not something that is going to get resolved overnight. I feel like it would be a process. And I don't feel like you're destined to be alone at all. I do feel like there's love in your life and it will come to you. You will find that love. In the meantime, I do feel like you need to continue focusing on yourself and your children. I feel like you've got to get clear about what your skills and talents are, because I feel like are you working right now, or do you need to get a job? Or
I need to get a job, and I need a car, and I need a house. Like, I'm just everywhere. Yeah, no, I'm looking for a job.
Okay, so I feel like you got some insecurities surrounding worrying about, are you going to be good enough for a job? And I think, yes, you are. You need to get clear about what your skills are and what your talents are. I feel like you can find a job, July. I feel like you could be working by August. And I also feel like you need to, I'm going to start speaking faster because I can see Dave is typing me I got 2 minutes left. Okay. So I feel like you need to look within your local community, because I feel like there is some sort of a program where I don't know if it's affiliated through a church group or a spiritual group or the government, but I feel like there's some sort of nonprofit organization that will take you and your children in and will basically help you get on your feet. They'll help you get a car. They'll help you get a house.
All of those today.
Oh, you did? Okay.
All of it, yes.
Okay.
I have one quick question, since I only have like a minute. Yes. My mom, I mean, can you feel anything from my mom? I just miss her so much.
What is your mom's name really quickly?
Wanda.
Okay, I feel like she's been around, and I think one of your kids actually sees her.
Oh my God, yes, he did. He told me.
Yeah,
4-year-old.
Yep, he sees her. She's around. She loves you guys all. She is helping from the other side to get you through this. She's agreeing with me. Do not go back to him. She's actually saying some not so nice words about him.
Of course.
Yeah, she seems pretty sassy, but she says you're going to be fine, and she's helping you, and she's going to work on giving you a sign. I do got to go. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. That's all the time we have for tonight, and I'll see you next week. Bye.